The captain band was transferred from Bruno to Diogo Dalot. And you would expect sometimes that there are some players that should be sensible enough that when the captain band is transferred to you, maybe it's definitely an added responsibility, and maybe it should give you an extra motivation. Dalot got worse and worse after the captain band was given to him. It's not as if before it was given to him, it was that good. But gradually, as the game progressed with the captain band, it got worse and worse and worse. For me, I blame Dalot partly for the second goal. The ability for him to allow Morgan, to allow what they call it, this guy for them to be able to turn Morgan. I think it was Morgan, right? For him to allow that guy to be able to turn. For me, I think it's a criminal offense for him to allow him to. There was a period where he could have touched him, applied pressure. Dalot was looking for what exactly? This is your man. This is the ball. Apply pressure. He allowed the guy to turn to face him, and then the guy did a ball in. For me, I felt Dalot was rubbish in today's game. But it's not a news. Even when he was performing, I was like, yeah, he did well in this game. But I always know Dalot, and I know we always know Dalot. Dalot has the games where he messed up. And I think today he messed up in that moment. Dalot was not in this game. There's certain moments where I can count up like 5 moments where Dalot was passive in the defending. There was no pressure. But you're giving the captain armband, and you should be charging. You should be a leader to show an example. He did not show an example. And for me, I think I've said it many times, we have to start planning strategies for other guys to go. Yeah, he looks like a nice guy. He looks like a friendly guy. But the fact is, really, where we are going to, we don't need someone like him. But in the meantime, even in this meantime, it's not helping matters for himself. No pressure, just to put pressure on the opposition player. He didn't do that. So let's move on to other talking points. Obviously, Yoro under this thing, and that's when I want to also praise, I have to praise Aston Villa and their manager, because, they are their own weaknesses, as I said earlier. The spine, that's the spine of the midfield. They were very, very vulnerable in the center of the pitch. That's Aston Villa. But they also knew that United was vulnerable because we had reactive players on the right-hand side of our play, especially the defensive aspect. That's Dalot and Yoro. And you could also see the difference between a Mazaraoui and Ahmad. These guys are many times proactive. When you come, they go to meet you. They go. But when you have Yoro and Dalot, today's game, they were reactive. They wanted you to calm down, to be comfortable, to do what you want to do. Because those two goals were goals that created from a player being comfortable to do what you can do.